Okay folks, we're back in Temple, Texas. We got a weird one here, but you might find it interesting. The hurricane and tornado put so many dents on this that we're redoing the roof, but we couldn't find the roofing. So come here, Brian, I'll show you. You can see how old it is. And what we're gonna do is take all this off. We're going to paint all the beams, and we're going to add beams. We're going to add beam there. We're going to add a support there, couple down there, because they're too far apart, and I found the exact same thing, so we could fit them in there. And then we're going to go back with our panel. They don't make this anymore. They make nothing like this, but we're going to clean this all up, paint it, and then do new art panel on top. And we'll bring you along. Come on. You can see this is all the hail dented it all up. So we couldn't find the same thing, but we could find our panel, and it's going to work real nice. But we got to take this off. So what we did is we're pulling all the screws out. We're taking the trusty grinder, and we got to grind the caulking right next to the. And then we're going to bend this up like that. I'm going to take a couple of these off and then put our ladder inside, reach along, and just keep doing it. Now, since this has got the curve, we're going to keep these and we're going to lay them out there in the grass and use them as a pattern to mark for the art panel. Tell everybody if there's any way you can keep the old stuff and then use it as a pattern, it saves so much work. So we're going to lay this all out on the yard, mark, put numbers on them, and just work this as we go, get it done, and then go to the next section. We got rain coming in 2 days, so we can only take off so much of this at one time. Okay, let's see how it works. Look at this, foam against the house. I got this old foam in here. I got to chip it all out so I can get to the screws. If you look right down there, there's screws. Don't you love putting your hands in that nice stuff right there? Huh. So we're going to chip out all this foam, pull those screws out, and all these pieces come out. Just a lot of work when you're redoing something old. I have all old cars. You think I'd be used to this. Taking something old and fixing it all up, you know. It's what I do. Make old crap new. Okay, here we go. Get this done. Okay, we're vacuuming out all the gutters. The best tool ever, cordless vacuum cleaner. Oh, you hear it? Caught my pants. The cordless vacuum cleaner. You don't realize how nice cordless is, because you don't have to go find you just turn it on and go. I can do this with one hand, huh? Cordless vacuum cleaner works great. Boy, there's a lot of garbage in here. That's what you do when you're fixing something up. You gotta do all the clean, demo, and then start over. Boop. Clean, demo, then start actually building. Kind of like a car. You gotta tear it all apart, buy new parts, then get to put it back together. Okay. Almost got it. Okay, we're cruising. I don't know. I didn't really get a picture out here of the whole thing, did I? You know. Yeah, it's a good, strong patio cover. It just needs a new roof. And we got about half of it off. We're cruising. Now, there you go. That's our patterns. So those are our patterns. So when we get the metal tomorrow, we can use those to cut the metal. The new metal, the R panel. So you can see we even have the angle over there. So we'll just take this and lay it on top of the R panel. Boom, cut. Scribe it there on an angle. Boom, 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 and cut them exactly the same. Lots of fun. Okay, go. So we're putting extra beams in. So we got these bottom down in San Antonio, and they're actually the exact same as those. And it went right in. Now we got to push the top over, put a screw in it. Of course, it takes a big hammer. Okay, folks. Next morning, we're getting started. We got the pressure washer going. And Brian, there's the pressure washer. Oh yeah, let me take this off. They still are unhooking stuff from here. Look how dirty it is. And look, we did that post. We just got to pressure wash the living heck out of this thing. And all the dirt. Oh my gosh, if we're going to get paint to stick. So, there's our beams. Okay. There's our new beam, our old beam, our new beam. Hit it from there too. Wow. Try to get that all cleaned out so we can paint. Wow. Pressure wash the heck out of it. Pretty good. That stuff wasn't coming off, so we'll be able to paint over it as long as we get it cleaned. Now we only took half the roof off because we have rain coming, so we'll take that half off after we get this half on. About 3/4 of it off. And then we're just going to paint this side, and when that gets off, then we'll paint that. Little bit pain in the butt, but no big deal. Glad to get it done. Oh my gosh, look at that. We're just going ahead and spraying, getting that clean for now. We might have to do it one more time after we take the roof off. That's okay. Now, I'm gonna have it get up there in that trough. It's all full of crap. Okay, here we go. We got the Harbor Freight And they had it on sale for like $9. Unbelievable. So I bought a bunch of them over the years. You clean them up, you can get a few uses, quite a few uses out of them if you clean them up. And I will. And it's just nice to have a new one now and then for $9. I painted cars, trucks with them. More primer. They're great for primer. And for this, they'll be fine. So we're going to use Rust-Oleum and then paint thinner, because you got to thin it down or it won't go through this gun. Maybe like a quarter of the cup or an eighth. But just thin it. Doesn't like it. Doesn't shoot right. Thin it some more. And you can see we're going to spray all this. We're going to make it look great again. Yep. Brian says, "Hey Brian, see how all that bent up?
That kink right there,
yeah, grab that ply. Yeah, there's a pair of channel locks there, and make that look great again." Oh, so we got our metal, and now we're gonna paint. Get that done, and then we can start putting metal up. So, give this whole thing a paint and see what it turns out being. Here we go, and Brian's gonna fix that. Got Brian on the gun now. Got it all set up. Put about a quarter paint thinner in it. And look at that. This has got 2 coats. You gotta go over it a couple times, just like doing a car. But look at this. Yeah, baby. Okay, we got the last of the demo and all the pressure washing done. Got one of my 2 more beams put in. If I can do this. Put a beam there. That's the, no. Yeah, put a beam there. That's the original. And we did another one over here. So 2 more beam supports, all pressure washed. All cleaned up with all that foam. I'll take the wire wheel to it, but nobody sees that. That's all back in behind everything. But I'll wire wheel it one time, clean it up. Took the heat gun, took all that off. What was that? That Flex Seal duct tape, and got the metal for that, like I said. And he loves it. They've been talking about it. We got a pretty good slope on this. So Monday I'm back. Okay. We got it to there over halfway today. And that metal worked great. Fit right in there. Around the chimney. The roofers are going to put new flashing. So I just got that there temporary. Look at that. Isn't that great? And then we're getting rain for a day or 2, and I'll have to do that on Saturday. But we got that far. Woohoo! Back. We paint the heck out of it and start putting the last of the panels up. Woohoo! Okay. Okay, we're back. Monday morning. We're getting it done. Now we got to get all this glue off. There's the tool right there. You need paint and glue this baby's at. Now, let me see if I can hold the camera. We're gonna, you can see there, a lot of that glue off. That paint will cover that pretty good. We're just trying to make it better. And you can see over there how it took all the glue off. This thing's great. These things are great for paint, glue, anything like that. Okay, I'll be back. We'll be back. We got to take all this off. Okay, we got it all. Look, came off pretty good. The paint will cover that. This is Rust-Oleum, pretty thick. We aren't looking for perfection. This isn't a car body. We're just trying to make it better, spruce it up, and you can just make it miserable if you wanted to. You can see over here, came out pretty good. Still have some touch up. Even a little dirty there for some reason. Little touch up, but no big deal. Okay. Okay. We got ourselves some flat steel. That's 1/8 inch. It's pretty thin. And see, we're primering it. So we're going to hit it with the primer, and then we're going to hit it with the white paint, and we're going to use self-tappers, and we're going to stick it right up there. Boom, boom. Right there, boom, boom, with self-tappers. Okay, fill that gap in. Okay, we took the Hardy siding, and we painted it. And now we're painting the back side of it. So when we put it up there, it's all nice and sealed. And then they're going to repaint the house, so they can always repaint the white. But at least we got a coat on it for them. So we're here, flipped it over. There's the Hardy pre-primed. Oops, sorry. Did I say Hardy? No, I decided not to go with Hardy. This is LP. I liked it because it bent easier to make around the bends. The Hardy didn't want to bend that easy. It'd probably done it, but I just thought this might be a little bit better. So you got the old roller. Anytime you can do this flat work, just get a roller. One of these little hot dog rollers. And then it just makes it so easy. And then, of course, I've showed this before. The little bucket. You could buy it at Home Depot, and you could fit the roller right in it. Oh, man. So easy. They make it so easy anymore. You know. Okay. Here we go. We're going to get all these painted, get the back side all painted, really good, maybe 2 coats on that. And then we're going to stick it up there and self-tap it on. And that'll be our facer board. Okay, see that? That's how you rip. We got to rip this down to fit that facer board. These little rip guides that go on your saw. Oh, they make it so easy. Here we go. And it just makes it straight as can be. Okay, I gotta go 2 hands now. Can't hold the camera with one. Okay, we got our first piece on. It bent right around. Got the screws going about every 18 inches or so. And then I came over here because I'm by myself. So I screwed a little piece of angle iron on there to hold this in, so it made it really easy. That's my second person today. But it's bending right around, really nice, just using the self-tappers, pre-drilling it. I'll show you. We pre-drilled it. Hang on. Drill out here. See if we can do one without messing it up. One-handed. Okay. Look at that. Oh, that worked great. Then we're going to come back and paint it all again today. If I keep at this, I'll have this done. No problemo. See if I can do it one-handed again. My arm, my bad arm here. Trying to go crooked. Bingo! Okay, I'm gonna keep doing it down there. We'll paint the top. It's all been painted all the way around. We're cruising. Okay, here's our piece of metal, and I got the holes drilled in it, pre-drilled, and we're going to take it over here and we're going to put it right there, and it's going to fill that gap. Self-tap it right to the other beam there. Okay, can't hold the camera and do it at the same time, so I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, we got one piece in. Then we're going to paint it white. I know it's a little different, but it filled that gap in, and that's about all we can do. I think when it's all painted white, it'll look great. This is a little retrofitting, and they understand that. Take something old and new, you got to do just what you can, but it did fill it nice, paint it white. Going to put one more across there to match and fill that in. Okay. Okay, we got the pieces in there. Paint it tomorrow. It'll all blend in. It's going to look really nice. Let's go back here. Do a lot of touch-up tomorrow. Look at that. I got it on all the way around. That's that LP siding. It just stretched around there. Just beautiful. Easy to do. Well, somewhat. Used the self-tappers. Went back and nailed it with I screwed it with self-tappers. Yeah, let's get over here. Ah, there you go. Self-tapped it and it just bent right around there. Wonderful. Okay, finish her up tomorrow. Okay, we are really done. Came back one more time for touch-ups. I'm just gonna walk through. We painted all the screws, and then look how much better that spot is. So much better. And that spot too, puttied and sanded, made all the difference. Painted all the screws. Boom, boom, boom. Color's pretty close. Anytime you paint, touch up, but it looks good. They're happy. With the photos. Okay, we're out of here. We're really out of here. All new. Well, the beams aren't. A few. And they're happy. And I got paid. And that's what counts. Okay, folks. See you on the next one. This is what it looks like on the top with that R panel. It turned out great. The R panel worked great. It's somewhat inexpensive, and it just took this old patio cover and made it look great again. And great customers, loved working for them. Lots of fun, and I hope you enjoyed the video and keep checking them out when I get them up. Thanks a lot. See you on the next one.